Welcome to Oregon High School football on this 6th day of September 2019. Dan Dean along with Kean McCauley here. High atop the press box here in Oregon, Wisconsin. Get your Oregon Panthers versus the Stoughton Vikings. It's a beautiful night for football. Sunny, 70 degrees. Slight shadow cast over this beautiful field. And it's youth football night tonight. Kean, what do you think about the Panthers tonight? The 1-1 Panthers versus the 1-1 Stoughton Vikings.
Yeah, the old Highway 138 rivalry. Stoughton comes into town. Haven't been in town for several years. We've always gone away. And this time they are here in Oregon. Oregon ready to put the stop down on the Vikings.
Well, the Panthers looking to keep rolling after last week. They had a good matchup against the Golden Beavers. And this week hoping to take the Vikings to task. Game of the week here. Channel 3 here also, along with OCAmedia. Both games broadcasting tonight. And, Kean, good to have you back. Missed you last week.
Well, it's good to be back here. In Oregon high school football is kind of part of our life. How many years have we been doing this, Dan?
This would be the 15th year.
This is a lot of fun. Our kids have come and gone, but we live on, and it's keeping close to the high school. And
yeah, pretty soon our grandkids will be rolling through here.
Exactly.
Well, it's youth football night tonight, and we've got a ton of kids. Youth cheerleader night. It's youth everything tonight. The stadium is packed, and the Stoughton kids over on the other side of the field having a good time. It's red, white, and blue night for them. Apparently everybody's wearing red, white, and blue over there. And the same thing with the Oregon student section. Everybody dazzled in stars and stripes tonight. I like seeing that. We have the Oregon-Brooklyn VFW guys going to be providing the colors tonight for the national anthem. Love those guys down there.
Well, so much has changed with social media, and these kids, you know, not only do they are their rivalries, but they've known each other for 12-some years in sporting events and academics and things like that. It's nice to see that there can be a rivalry and still be friends.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, a lot of good get-ups out there. I like that. So you might not know this, Ken. Super slow-mo instant replay. We got the whole 9 yards rolling here. Broadcasting in high def on TDS digital cable channel 1012.
Super slow-mo replay kind of reminds me of my normal play-by-play. Danny Kisling out there on the field with this new group of kids.
I tell you, they're a very young team this year, Ken. Lots of juniors and sophomores in starting positions, but you got some heart and soul of that team. Matt Kisling, a senior, out there, and he is Adam Yates, Damian Johnson. They were the three captains tonight out on the field. But those kids, like I said, not a huge senior class, but they've got a lot of heart and a lot of soul.
And good things to come for the next 2 or 3 years too. You know, some solidarity there.
Oh, like a shout out to Amos Odegaard. Popped his head in the booth tonight. Amos sometimes fills in broadcasting some of these broadcasts when you or I can't make it. I didn't want to say this. He plays second fiddle to Bobby Klein. Now.
Wow.
So, but I mean, that's got to be a tough pill for him to swallow. But he popped his head in here.
The infamous Amos. How you doing, buddy?
National anthem.
And we're going to pause now for the national anthem.
The Oregon Varsity Band under the direction of Mr. Nick Lane.
That means we're ready for some Friday Night Lights.
Mr. Nick Lane and the Oregon High School Band.
And one of the finest bands in the land. Ken, you couldn't ask for a better night for football. Last week and this week, it is just absolutely gorgeous outside. There was a pretty good possibility of some rain tonight, but that's since subsided.
And speaking of gorgeous, look at that field once again this year.
Oh man, Ron Novinska, if that guy isn't a genius when it comes to turf management, I don't know who is. So it is a thing of beauty down there. I'm gonna get some tips from him later on some work I can do on my own lawn.
Well, I see you mow it about once every 2 weeks.
That's about the gist of her. So we got this, I think the best grudge match of the year. The head coach for the Stoughton Vikings is former assistant coach here, Dan Prawl, son of Bob Prawl. And there we go, the gentleman from the Oregon Brooklyn VFW presenting the colors tonight. But I think that makes the matchup ever more special there. Dan Prawl, great high school football coach. Used to coach with Dan Kissling here. And, makes for an interesting matchup, to say the
sometimes
least.
you got to go where the opportunities present themselves. You never know. Mr. Pro, come on back to Oregon. But right now, he's starting out in Stoughton. Oregon won the coin toss, elected to defer, and here is our kick. High end over end kick taken from the 15-yard line. Trying to get to the outside, past the 20. Still on his feet. Finally knocked out inside the 35. Let's mark it the 34-yard line. Will be first and 10 for the Vikings.
Yeah, nice return by Nathan Hutcherson there from Stoughton. Mason Grender with the kicking duties. He's back to number 22 tonight. His jersey got tore in the first half last week and then fooled all of us, including the announcers on the PA and up here in the booth. We didn't know who this 85 was. It came out in the second half. Started making all these big plays. Threw us for a loop.
Adam Hobson, number 10, 6'3", senior, in the shotgun formation for Stoughton. Man in motion. Here's the snap, hand off to the right. Cuts back to the left. He'll pick up 3 yards on the play.
And I tell you what, Stoughton had a heck of a game against Wanakee last week. They lost the game. It was a high-scoring affair. I believe it was 52-26. I might be wrong on that score, not exactly right, but it was Wanakee was somewhere in the 50s and Stoughton somewhere in the high 20s there. But they put up a lot of points against a really good Wanakee defense last week.
Dustin Welke now in the backfield behind Hobson. Hand off to him. He's got the first down and a couple more.
Quinn Arnott there taking that handoff up the middle. And Stoughton gets their first down of the evening.
Arnott in the backfield once again. 3 wideouts. Here's Hobson in the fake and a handoff to Arnett once again. He'll pick up another 10 yards on the play.
Yeah, he's shifty down there, making a couple nice cutbacks there. Corey Moore making a nice tackle there for the Panthers. You see on the replay here, he makes a nice jog back to the outside and then hits that gap right in the middle there.
Going into Oregon territory are the Vikings. In the shotgun.
Same
Hand
play
off to
again.
Arnett, off the left tackle. Stop this time.
That was big Nate Hall there, making a nice tackle there.
Logan Woodson also in on that. Kind of tough to see number 52 and not see See the big man back there.
And Logan Ackerman rode that number for 3 straight years, making lots of plays for the Panthers there.
So 2nd and 8 here for the Vikings, just outside the 40-yard line.
Nice little option. Oh, you got to have that hold there. Oh, number 77 got away with one. He had a hold of Haggerty over there.
Hobson able to jump through the hole here.
You watch him right here. Look on the outside. You see, tough from that camera angle down there, but number 44 for the Panthers, Haggerty, got held on that play. But you know what I always tell my coach? It's not a hold if you don't get caught.
1st and 10 now for the Vikings outside the 30-yard line. Oregon territory. Trying to get to the outside.
They're going to call it that time.
There we go. Arnett pushed out of bounds.
Hankey's coming in from all over the place on that one. And that's going to back him up 10 yards, going to bring a 1st and 20. Well, Stoughton with the first penalty of the night.
Well, 1st and 20 now for the Vikings. Here's Hobson in the shotgun. Arnett right behind him. 3 wideouts. 1 to the right side. Oregon looks like they're in a man coverage. Pitch out to Arnett. Looking to, I thought maybe pass, but he stopped.
They got him in the backfield there.
Yeah, nice job there. First in on that tackle, number 7. Matt Kissling. Anthony Wilson also in on that.
They see him there. He had just nowhere to go. Panthers sealed off the corner there. Nice job. Nobody fooled on the misdirection on that play.
2nd and 22 now for the Vikings.
And Stoughton liking to run that read option there.
Yet to put it in the air. Let's see if he decides this time. Here's Hobson in the shotgun. Nope, hand off to Arnett. Still on his feet. Almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 11 here. He's like a little bowling ball rolling through the people down there. You see they makes a nice cut around the outside and then cuts her back to the inside there. Lunges forward for a couple yards.
Big play for the Oregon defense. 3rd and long. 2 wide receivers come to the near side. Arnett in the backfield, alongside Hobson, right behind Hobson, in the shotgun. Looking to pass.
Throw.
Yeah, he's moving now. Now he's got his man. And number 86 still on his feet.
He's going to have the 1st down.
Nathan Hutchinson.
That's going to be a 14-yard reception there. Boy, he was able to buy some time scrambling around in the backfield there.
So a huge play there for the Vikings. That'll bring 1st down inside Oregon territory from the 17-yard line. How Hutchinson lines up to the right side now.
It's going to be a false start.
A little anxious. Man-to-man coverage here again, Dan. Maybe that wide out wanted to do a little dipsy-doodle.
You can bet the Oregon coaching staff was studying some game film from last week. Stoughton putting together a nice drive here on the opening series.
Here's Hobson once again in the shotgun. Hand off to Arnett.
He's hit right away in the backfield there. Number 52 for the Panthers, Logan Woodson.
Here's Hobson trying to get his people set. Calling the play. Back to pass. Looks to his right. He's got a man open.
Nice
Immediately
play.
tackled there.
Kissling and Williams in on the tackle there. It'll be a gain of about 4 yards. I'll bring up a third and we'll call it 9.5.
Shout out to our line markers out there. It looks like they got some new unis this year.
Yeah, I tell you what, looking pretty snazzy down there.
Big play once again for the Oregon defense. Hobson in the shotgun. Boy, that wide receiver took off early
Oh,
and able to bring it in.
he's going to haul it in for the reception down at the 1 yard line.
Let's watch this replay here, Dan. Looks like he took a step before he even snapped the ball.
Yeah, he might have got away with them. We didn't catch that on the replay there, but you see him on that nice little slant pattern across there. He's going to have it down at the 1 yard line.
Well, twice now, Oregon and not able to come up with pay dirt. It's 1st and goal from the 1. Time for a turnover, wouldn't you say? Hand off Arnett off the left
What
side.
a nice tackle by Haggerty. I think they kept him out.
Taking a look here. They did. They stopped him short. So 2nd and goal here for the Vikings. Hobson hands off to Arnett
nice
again.
Play. Nice. Logan Woodson in there like a biting sow.
Big 3rd down coming up.
Oh, he split that gap there and just shot right through.
What do you think? 3 times to the well? See if it's going to go through, or do you think they're going to spread it out here?
Well, you know, it's been working, but when that field starts to shorten, it makes it a little more difficult.
Hutchinson goes wide to the right side. Knopf is to the near side. Hobson in the shotgun. Arnett right behind him. Going to hand off to
And he dipsy dodges.
Arnett, and he's able to go off the left tackle into the end zone. So the Stoughton Vikings draw first blood here in Oregon. 3:45 left to play in the first quarter. OCAmedia Sports, Dan Dean, along with myself, Kean McCauley, and bringing you Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, my apologies. No scoreboard tonight. There's a little issue. There's a soccer game going on the other field over there, and they happened to punch in on the scoreboard. It caused some technical difficulties for us. So no in-game scoreboard this week.
The extra point is up and good.
As I say, Ethan Williams came across pretty fast. I thought he could have laid out, maybe blocked that one. So 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the first half. Stoughton putting together a pretty impressive drive there. Taking 8 minutes and 15 seconds to drive 76 yards.
Hey, this program is made possible with funding from our generous sponsors, the Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, Stoughton Hospital and Oregon Urgent Care Clinic, trusted care close to home. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community.
And a new school.
and the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonBoosters.com for details.
So Johnson and Grender back to receive.
Looks like Arnett's the kicker as well. Little pooch punt up to number 9. He'll just fall on it. Eric Victorson.
That's our quarterback. Not really sure what he's doing on the return team, but
I
don't know if I like that.
You had to take a double click, take at the scorebook here to. Why would he be out there?
Al, he's probably the type of kid he wants to play every both ways, every snap, every down. So
First and 10 from their own 38. Here come the Oregon Panthers. 2 wide receivers.
yeah, it looks like after last week's nice performance, Zudi's going to get the nod at the starting tailback position.
Zudi in the backfield. Here's Victorson. We've got a flag to start things out here. A little false start, I believe, from the Panthers. No, it looks like they're going to call encroachment. Thought
Yep.
So we'll take that. It'll be 1st and 5.
You know, you're trying to get that little extra step there on the offensive lineman.
Why not? Kissling rolls out to the left side. There's a single wide out there. Donovan Johnson to the near. Here's Victorson, back to pass right away. Lets it go.
Oh.
Johnson is open, got tangled up with his defender.
Yeah, Donovan Johnson there. Now the Panthers not afraid to spread things out on the field. You see him kind of drop back there, and you see Johnson making the break there, but right there, you know, kind of got, well, I don't even know if he got caught up. It looks like Teddy Baldcross got away with a little shove, little forearm shiv to the chest.
Here's Victorson under center. Hand off to number 14, off to the left side. He'll pick up 2 yards on the play.
It's the other Johnson. We got Johnson and Johnson going. So bring up 3rd and a long 2 for the Panthers here.
Austin Sanders into the ball game with the play. He'll light up in the slot. Victorson back to pass again. He's got a man now. Here, Johnson
on the outside,
and a flag for a face mask to add on another 15 yards. A nice play there by Victorson and Johnson.
Are they going to call it the 5-yard variety? I guess you know that in high school they have that option, 5 or 15, unlike the pros or college nowadays.
Here comes Damian Johnson back into the ball game. Donovan Johnson will go to the right side here. Wing back formation, Victorson under center.
Nice handoff to Zudi there. He's going to lunge forward for a couple, 2 or 3 yards. Well, Stoughton got some beef on that defensive line there. They got some big boys. Corn-fed over there. That was Jack Nelson. He comes in at 6'7", 283. You got Mathis, who's 6'2", 270, and another guy that's 6'5", 271. Right now it looks like we're down there, Ken. Yeah, minus being in shape.
Right. Here's Victorson. Hand off Number 70 trying to get to the outside. He'll go back to the line of scrimmage.
It took a while for that play to develop, and Stoughton's got some good lateral pursuit down there.
Oregon trying to change it up a little bit, but got stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 8 here for the Panthers inside Viking territory. Johnson to the near side once again. Here's Victorson rolling to his right. He's got a man open.
Big Gabe Pearson.
He dropped it, but not till after
down.
he was down.
That's he's gonna be about a yard short.
Yep.
You see him rolling out there. Some good blocking up there on the offensive line. Victorson coming across.
I like that play. The little misdirection there, and to throw it.
He was definitely down. You saw the knees hit the ground.
We've missed that in the past, that big passing game, Dan.
Well, I tell you what, the Panthers got some good receivers, and Victorson looks like he can really air the ball out if he needs to.
A big 4th down play here for the Panthers. Number 7, Matt Kissling, off to the left side there. Zudi in the backfield. Here's Victorson. Hand off to Zudi around the left side. He's got the 1st down and more. He's still dragging.
Al Zudi's definitely a fan of Dragons.
Big first down.
See that nice cut through that gap that the offensive line made for him. How about a shout out to those guys? You got Logan Woodson up there, Brady Barlow, Nate Hall, and Brady Gagner.
Yeah, we got some beef of our own there on that offensive line.
Yeah. And you can't forget about Big Gabe Pearson, the tight end. He comes in at 6'3", 220.
Donovan Johnson down the left side. Hand off.
Zudi through that big hole.
Teague Zudi, just like his brother Keon, a lot of speed.
He's only a sophomore. You see him just slice right through that hole. Just driving forward. Even those 2 tacklers there. I think we're going to have I'm getting an official timeout here, but I don't know if they just let the clock run down. Now they're going to roll it here. That's not good. We got Adam Yates walking off the field. He just had a nice block on that, that last play.
Rub some dirt on it. So at the end of 1 quarter here at Oregon Stadium, it's your Oregon Panthers 0, Stoughton 7. You're watching a presentation of OCAmedia Sports. This program is made possible with funding from our generous sponsors. The Toros Insurance Agency, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts, located in the heart of Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for all your small business and personal tax services. The Firefly Coffee House and Artesian Cheese in the heart of downtown Oregon, offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soups and salads, along with hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheese. Please thank our sponsors for supporting OCAmedia Sports broadcasts of Panther Athletics, and we'd love to have you as a sponsor too. Drop us a note at OCAmedia.com, and be sure to like us on Facebook. You're on the Facebook, aren't you, Dan?
Oh, I like the face page. You know, things are trending and liked and emojied. I'm hip. I'm down with all that.
Down with all that, yeah.
Yeah, all that new fandangled technology.
Technology suave.
My grandkids say that I'm pretty fly. There we go on the end around. It looks like Kissley's gonna make a cut for the corner.
Ooh.
Dive for the end zone. Did he get it? Oh, come on.
Let's see the replay here.
They marked him down at the 1 foot line.
Looked like they grabbed him from the helmet a little bit.
I know,
there too.
I looked like the horse collar back there.
But the referee was right there.
And he hit the pylon, so Well, we had one of those last week. I called a touchdown, and next thing you know, they're spotting the ball at the 3-yard line. They said he went out of bounds. Now first and goal here from the 1-foot line.
There's Victorson.
Hand off to Zudi, and he's
Zudi
in.
Straight ahead. Touchdown, Oregon.
Now just like that, the Panthers respond. And one good drive deserves another there. Both teams making statements there with their offenses. See whose defense can step up first here.
Mason Grender looking to attempt the point after. Victorson on the hold. There's a snap, it's up, and it is good.
And there you have it, 11 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Things all knotted up here. The battle for 138 is what they call it. Lots of pride on both sides there. Vikings, Panthers. And here's that Panthers defense a chance to step up and show Stoughton what they've got here.
Yeah, the first drive here from the Vikings was a sustained running game.
Well, the biggest thing, they chewed up so much clock, 8 minutes. You know, that's a lot of time on a drive at any level of football. If you can do that consistently, you're going to be a successful football team usually.
Coach Kissling giving special teams a little word of advice here for the kickoff.
I'll tell you, Grender's been pretty good with the foot of late. Some kickoffs last week he put down to the goal line. I think he fooled him. He dressed up and put on number 85, and then kicked the ball about 10 yards further. Well, he'll always be 22 in the program and 85 in our hearts, Ken.
85. Could you imagine 85? Big tight end, Mason Grender. 5'8", $150.
Yeah, he's been $150 for like the last 3 years on this program, so I don't know who's been weighing him, but there you go. Nice end-over-end kick. And that's going to sail it. Oh! Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That looked good from the get-go, but it just a bit outside.
And they're going to start with the ball at the, is it the 30 or the 35 in high school, Ken? I think it's the 30.
Oh, that's way too much.
Now it's 35. Oh, yeah, it's 35. Well, boy, they're really straining my brain here trying to remember rules. You know, the NFL season starts, the college football season starts, the high school football season starts. What's a guy to do?
It's time for some football. So here come the Vikings. 2 wide receivers set. Make it 3 wide receivers. Hobson in the shotgun. Arnett right behind him. It's a keeper. Tries to get to the left side.
Haggerty. Oh, Haggerty, you thought he had him in the backfield there.
And he makes it all the way up. About a gain of 7 yards on the play.
Well, I tell you what, I thought Haggerty had him in the backfield there, but he's slippery. He moves well for a 6'3", 6'3" guy.
In the shotgun, Hobson once again. Arnett stands behind him. He'll hand off to Arnett. Tries to go to the left side. Stopped momentarily. Picks up the first down now. Gain of 4 yards on the play.
He's got that low center of gravity. He just drives forward.
Just outside of Oregon territory, Stoughton Vikings.
Yeah, a nice view of the huge crowd tonight, I tell you. Youth football night and beautiful night. Everybody's out and about.
Hutchinson and Riley to the near side. Stoughton tried to spread. There's a pass now. Almost picked up, but Riley able to
How did he catch that?
catch that ball.
Oh, Ethan Williams thought he had the pick. And out of nowhere comes Jack Reiling. You see right there, just cuts across on the slant.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Williams kind of helped him catch it by the tackle there. It's another first down inside Oregon territory for the Vikings.
Hey, Kean, already more scoring tonight than last night's Packers game.
Oh. Here's Arnett.
And Arnett just pounding the ball forward.
Gain of 6 on the play.
So 9 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the first half of play here. Tie ball game.
Conor Knopf over on the left side for the Vikings. Hobson in the backfield. Low snap, hands off to Arnett. Off to the left side, and you're right, he's a slippery devil.
You can't stick him one arm out there and expect to arm tackle him. That's not happening. You see right here, he makes a nice cutback and hits that gap.
We had a runner back in the day like that, Dan, remember? Matt Knipfer.
Oh, yeah.
A little fire plug.
Oh, I was going to say we had Matt Marzalek, too.
Oh, Marzalek as well.
Yeah, both those guys kind of in back-to-back. Each of them had a couple of good years.
First and 10 now, man in motion in Hutchinson.
And a nice play in there like a biting sow. Big number 74, Brady Gagner. Boy, he just came from that defensive end position.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 now from the Oregon 24-yard line. 23. Two wide outs to the near side now. Conor Knopf. Hand off to Arnett, tries to get to the outside. Looked like there was a hold there.
Oh,
Still
boy, he
on
got
his
away
feet,
with
finally knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, forced out of bounds by number 44, Haggerty. Oh, you're right, they got away with one on the outside there.
Yeah, stretched it out there and tried to get the tackle, and there, when you can't reach out and grab somebody. Another first down for the Stoughton Vikings. Outside the 10-yard line.
We need a big defensive stand here.
Stoughton spreading things out once again. Hutchinson and Riley to the near side. Here's Hobson in the shotgun. Keeps it himself, tries to get to the right side. Nowhere to go, and finally brought down here.
Ryan McCorkle, number 5, shadowing him there.
A loss of yards on the play here. Let's see what it marks it. Just a 1 yard, maybe 2.
Stoughton looking to really spread the field here.
All right, 3 wide outs to the left side here now. Hobson's going to be in the shotgun. But the ever-talented Arnett right behind him. Looking to pass, he'll pass it on almost a slant there. Hutchinson, and he's going to go into the end zone untouched for the touchdown.
Well, I tell you, I think Oregon almost dared him to do that by leaving just single-man coverage about 5 or 6 yards off the ball there. And they took advantage of it. Oh, there we go. 3 series in the books between the two teams and 3 touchdowns.
Well, that's what having Arnett in the backfield does for you. Oregon keying on that running back. They're able to come up and overload the left side. And 6 points.
And Hobson, the quarterback, also the kicker here. Jack of all trades.
Left-footed kicker.
Yeah.
7:58 left to play in the first half. It's the Oregon Panthers 7, Stoughton Vikings 14.
Now, Kane, the Oregon offense is going to have an answer here for that last drive. But again, another sustained drive by Stoughton there. Chewing up nearly 5 minutes on that drive.
And the Oregon defense not doing anything seriously wrong. I mean, they're little crunches here and there as far as the yardage that was made. No big plays.
Yeah, just it's 6 yards here, 5 yards there, 7 yards here, and again for Stoughton, just nice sustained drives down the field. Lots of plays. Oregon defense probably feeling a little gassed down there too. It's a long time to spend on the field. They spent most of the first half on the field. Hobson going to kick off here this time.
Mason Grender and Damian Johnson back to receive for the Panthers. Little pooch punt. Fair catch called.
Huh.
13.
To figure out what their
Aiden Look.
what their deal is with that.
They're scared. They don't want run back.
Well, I'll tell you what, Johnson and Grender looked pretty good the last couple games on those returns.
Yeah, so
but
they must
I didn't know
have
they
watched
looked
the
that
tape.
good that they were just going to
Right,
pooch kick it every
right.
time.
Hey, we'll take it. It's 1st and 10 from the 30. So here comes Eric Victorson.
Oh, he's got his man out of the flat. Oh,
Just outside his fingers there is number 21,
number 21.
Jack Dagano.
Just out of the outstretched fingertips of Deguano.
So 2nd and 10 here for the Panthers. Reverse.
Oh,
Here's
yeah,
Grender.
nice.
And stopped just short of the first down and now pushed back, but he's got all the way up about 9 yards on the play.
That was a nice little counter there, or a trap.
Big 3rd down here for the Panthers. Donovan Johnson comes to the near side, single wide receiver. Now the wingbacks will split. Grender to the right side. Victorson under center. Handoff.
And that was
Straight up the gut.
Yeah, definitely number 5, Ryan McCorkle, lunging forward for the first down.
6'1", 210-pound junior. Ryan McCorkle, number 5.
And McCorkle got a lot of playing time last year. He's a hard-nosed kid.
Now Johnson lined up to the right side this time. And Victorson under center.
Oh, and Saunders couldn't quite get around the corner there. Got caught up in the back. That could be a loss of 5 yards there.
But that doesn't happen all the time either. Austin Sanders' name called quite a bit in the first 2 games this year. for the Panthers.
Yeah, he's just a sophomore, young kid.
Oh, second
Fast.
and 14. Second and 14 for the Panthers. Split back, now back to pass. Victorson lobs it and almost picked off.
Yeah, number 2 there, Teddy Baldus. I can't pronounce his name right. It's those Stoughton names, those Norwegian names are tough for a guy like me to pronounce, eh?
How about Teddy Baldukas?
That's a Baldukas.
Baldukas.
That's going to bring up a big third down.
Yeah, big third down here for the Panthers.
6 minutes left to go in the first half of play here.
Donovan Johnson to the right side, Mason Grender to the near. Here's Victor back to pass. He's passing and then, knocked down. Couldn't bring that one in. And Oregon is going to have to punt here, Dan.
You see him, he dropped back, and he had Pearson right there. They set up a little tight end screen with some blockers out in front of him. Just kind of a little bit of a high pass there and tough to reel in.
Angley kicked to the right side, knocked out of bounds inside the 40-yard line where the Stoughton Vikings will take over 1st and 10.
That was Brady Gagner, the punter. And honestly, to be honest with you, I don't know because I didn't see him punt last week. The Panthers, two of their drives stalled out 4th down. But besides that, they either drove down for touchdowns or out on 4th down. So here's the defense needs to come up with a big stand here for the Panthers. Get the offense back out onto the field here.
Hobson in the shotgun for the Vikings. Low snap, handoff to Arnett. Tries to get to the outside. Stop there for a loss. Is that Logan again, number 52? No? Oh, Gabe Pearson, number 86 in there. A loss on the play.
Clock ticking down, under 5 minutes and 15 seconds left to go.
Stoughton with a 3 wide receiver set once again. Arnett in the backfield.
Stoughton meticulous about running that clock.
Here's Hobson.
And another nice reception by number 86.
Yeah, Nathan Hutcherson. Yeah, that's the third time that he's had a nice catch.
See him, he had all day, and he turned around. Other side of the field, looked for Hutcherson. Throws a dart in there to him.
Another first down here for the Vikings. Under 5 to play in this Badger South game of the week. Low snap, handoff to Arnett, around the left tackle. He's still on his feet, trying to get to the outside, and does. He's going to go all the way here, Dan. Inside the 10, and touchdown, Vikings. Yeah, I missed that first tackle, and then he was off to the races.
Yeah, 52 yards. You see him make that cut. Split the tacklers there, and then, again, an arm tackle. You cannot just throw an arm out there to tackle him.
52-yard touchdown run by Quinn Arnott.
You're right, off to the races.
Point after attempt by Adam Hobson.
Adam Hobson's going to attempt a point after.
Well, we are just talking about not a lot of big plays. And there was one right there.
Hutchinson, the holder on this. Up and good. 4:44 left to play in the first half, and the Vikings have got a 2-touchdown lead, 21-7. Here on this 6th day of September, 2019, Kean McCauley along with Dan Dean in OCAmedia Sports presentation.
Hey, this beautiful 6th day of September. Couldn't ask for a nicer night.
I can remember many a year, Dan, sitting up here and just freezing to death, and then there's been the other nights that would spend 80 degrees. This is football weather for sure.
How about a shout out to our former producer, Tim Olson. Tim did this for about 15 years with us, since the days he was in high school here. He's since retired, moved on to some freelance work. Well, shout, I'm sure Tim's watching at home or on his cellular device.
Well, let's see what they do here. Looks like they're set up for the doink again here, Dan. And they will. A little squibber this time. Oh. That didn't bear well.
Took a kind of a curly Q hop there. He put a little English on the ball.
Curly Q, that's another Nebraska reference, isn't it?
Oh, you got the curl and then the curly Q.
But it's still a pig reference.
Well, I mean, you know, I don't know about all that.
So here comes Oregon, 4:44 left to play in the first half. See if they can respond here. Johnson comes to the near side. Handoff, number 23, tries to get Seals. He's got a hole.
He's got a hole.
He's got room.
Oh,
all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Jack Sanford, number 7 for Stoughton.
So we knew Austin Sanders would be back. He got tackled for a loss on the play last time he grabbed the ball, but this time, big gain here. We got an injured player on the field.
Here comes the coaching staff out there. Yeah, while we have this timeout here, maybe thank some of our sponsors.
Yeah, this program is made possible with funding from our generous sponsors, the Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, Stoughton Hospital and Oregon Urgent Care Clinic, trusted care close to home, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community.
And a new school.
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonBoosters.com for details. The Torhorst Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts, located in the heart of Oregon. The Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for all your small businesses and personal tax services. The Firefly Coffee House and Artesian Cheese in the heart of downtown Oregon, offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soups and salads, along with hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheese. Please thank our sponsors for supporting OCAmedia sports broadcasts of Panther Athletics. We'd love to have you as a sponsor. Drop us a note at OCAmedia.com.
Oh, man, this is going to be a tough loss for the Panthers there if Adam Yates isn't able to return. It looks like he might have rolled his ankle there. I hope that's all it is.
Yeah, he's walking on his own. That looks real good for Adam. We'll go to the bench, have the trainer take a look. Here's Oregon, 1st and 10 now. Hand off to number 7.
Now Kissling there trying to make that cutback on the, I'm not going to call it quite a jet sweep. We'll call it a little trap play.
Tackled by Curtis Skokie. And Barrett Nelson. Gain of 2 on the play.
Well, Stoughton quite impressive tonight thus far. But I tell you, the Panthers last week at halftime made some adjustments there with the Golden Beavers.
Here's Austin Saunders, met at the line of scrimmage and knocked backwards by committee there by the Vikings.
Yeah, Detweiler, and it looks like O'Connor.
Third and 6 here. 3rd and 6 for the Panthers. Big third down here. A lot of time left on the clock. 3:25 left to play in the first half. Here's Victorson under center. And they're gonna get number 8, Donovan Johnson, from leaving just a touch early.
It's going to change play. You're going to make it instead of 3rd and 6, going to make it 3rd and 11.
Looks like that the Vikings are still in the man coverage, but on the outside there, they're looking to double trap that single wide receiver. That should leave the middle open, huh, Dan?
Well, they tried to take advantage of that. You saw they tried that little tight end screen to Pearson last time on 3rd down.
Here's Victorson back to pass. He's going to let it go.
Oh! Nice catch.
Austin Sanders with a catch of the night.
One-handed.
Wow, he looked up. He saw it coming. And thinks, I got to turn the jets on.
Look at this. Just man, one-handed. Woo!
Able to bring that in. Big first down here for the
catch.
Panthers. Inside Viking territories. And they are pushing to score.
Nice handoff to Zudi here. He's bouncing around. He's going to get about 2 or 3 yards.
Teague Zudi with some fresh legs into the backfield.
I said we got a lot of speed. A lot of young guys down there. Lots of sophomores, juniors. Lots of playmakers down there for the Panthers.
Single wide receiver to the right side in Donovan Johnson. Back to pass, rolling to his left side. He's got a man.
And Johnson holds in the catch.
Donovan Johnson with another great catch for the Panthers inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Oregon.
Oh, watch this. Johnson just goes up and gets it. Oh, baby. What a great camera work down there. A little shout out to Jim Bakken, our cameraman down there. Johnny on the spot.
The 1st and 9. Johnson lines up to the right side now. Eric Victorson under center. Zudi in the backfield. Reverse.
And it's Kissling. Cuts it back inside.
Touchdown, Oregon!
Stoughton didn't see that coming. And Matt Kissling, number 7, you watch here, fooled our cameraman too a little bit. He comes back and just sheds a tackle there, sheds another tackle, pulls over the last guy into the end zone.
All set up by that offensive lineman, able to take out not only his only man, but downfield 2 yards.
Yeah, that looked like, I think that was Brody Barlow, number 60 down there.
Matt Kissling in for a touchdown.
The Panthers needed that. 1 minute, 23 seconds left to go in the first half of play. Grender with the extra point. That's up and good. And there you have it. The Oregon Panthers 14, Stoughton 21.
Not gonna lay down and die here. Not on our field. Not tonight. Oregon with a nice answer here, and now want to come out with a good defensive stand to go into halftime.
Well, like I said, the Panthers have a high-powered offense. They're going to put up some points. The question is, who's going to get the most defensive stands tonight? There's no way you were expecting a Bears-Packers score down here tonight.
1:23 left to play in the half. Oregon trails by just a touchdown.
Now that high-octane offense of the Panthers chewing up yards. A couple of nice receptions on that drive there. Donovan Johnson on that one, and then I tell you what, Saunders with that one-handed grab. That was a thing of beauty. And you saw it on the super slow motion replay here.
Super slow-mo.
High def super slow-mo replay.
There's Mason Grender on the kickoff. Angling towards the corner once again and out of bounds, unfortunately.
Now that'll give Stoughton the ball at the 30-yard line.
Kind of reminds me of you off the tee, Dan.
A hard hook to the left, yeah, that sounds about right. Except that ball didn't end up in a sand trap.
So Oregon's defense fired up here, trying to maintain. Keep it just a one touchdown lead going into halftime. Here the Vikings come to the line of scrimmage. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the near, 4 wide receivers. 2 on each side.
Oregon running that 3-4 defense.
Here's Hobson in the shotgun. Back to pass, looking.
He's got
looking.
forever
He's
back
get
there.
flushed out here. Now he's going to go.
Number 74 there, Brady Gagner, forcing him out of bounds for no gain.
Down to
Maybe a loss of, well, call it no gain.
1:16 left in the half.
Well, he had a long time. That's tough when you're only rushing 3 guys there and you got 5 guys blocking. It's tough to put some pressure on a quarterback. But shout out to the Oregon secondary there. Tight coverage.
Vikings spread things over again. Got a man in the slot this time. Here's Hobson. He's got a man tipped by 2 players and almost picked there by
McCorkle, number 5.
Yeah, Ryan McCorkle.
Honestly, the second player doesn't hit it. You see, watch here. He rolls out to the side. The second player doesn't hit that tip there. McCorkle's like, oh.
Third and a long 10 yards here. Oregon looking to hold suit here. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Both teams with all their timeouts.
Hey, big 3rd and 10 here.
Look to hand off to Arnett here to chew some clock, I'm guessing. Nope, back to pass. Here's Hobson. Looking. And he
catch that?
They're going to say he did. That's a big first down here for the Vikings. Clock continues to, well, they stopped it on the movement.
Looked like he bobbled it. Let's take a look here.
I thought so too.
But they're saying he held on to it.
And timeout. Stoughton going to take one.
Yeah, number 17 down there. So he lost part of his jersey. He made that reception there. Number 17, McGee for Stoughton. I don't know if they called an equipment timeout or if Stoughton just called a timeout.
Yeah,
there.
but then I see the Oregon coach, signaling a timeout as well. So a little confusion here at the end of the first half. 1 minute left to play.
Somebody called a timeout.
Yeah, so now let's see the referee. Stoughton's going to get nailed for it. Now that'll leave them with 2. So 1st and 10 outside the Oregon Panther territory. 60 clicks of the clock here, Dan.
Stoughton representing. Everybody making the trek 6 miles down 138 there. Hey, while I have a minute here, Keane, I want to have a little shout out to my good friend Ronnie Odegaard watching at home. Hope he's enjoying the game tonight. He doesn't have to have 2 TVs on tonight. He had a conundrum last week. He was like the Badger game and the Oregon game, and so he was rolling he's rolling 2 deep on the TVs.
And he doesn't have the P&P. Remember the P&P,
Picture in
Dan?
picture.
Picture in
That
picture.
used to be a big thing. I don't even think TVs come with that anymore. think they just expect you to go buy 2 TVs.
Right? A 1st and 10 here for the Vikings. Hobson in the shotgun. Back to pass. Quick pass this time. Hutchinson on the outside. He'll get out of bounds, short of the first down.
Only 5 seconds knocked off the clock there. He looks good. I tell you what, he's a 5'10", 153-pound senior. Nathan Hutcherson, you see him right there. He's got good hands, good footwork.
The 2nd and 1 now for the Vikings. Arnett in the backfield behind Hobson. Forward wide receiver set. He's going to let it fly. Hutchinson is looking for the ball.
Just overshot him there.
Well, Hobson's got an arm as well. Talking about Victorson.
Yeah, Hobson, he looked good last year for Stoughton. They had a really good season last year.
So overload to the near side here. 3rd and 1 for the Vikings. Nobody in the backfield this time.
Yeah,
5 wide receivers.
Looking for somebody to get some pressure on Hobson there. He's going to try and run for it.
Oh, boy, they had him.
Gabe Pearson, too, and he's got it out of bounds.
They had him dead to rights. They didn't think he was going to keep it.
He's a shifty guy down there. I'm just saying, for a 6'3", he's really got some nice moves.
Another first down now for the Vikings.
He did a little shake and bake down there.
41 seconds left to play in the half.
Stoughton really spreading the field here again.
3 wide receivers to the near side. Here's Hobson. Out on the flat is Hutchinson. He couldn't pick it up.
Well, they had that set up nicely again, that little wide receiver screen. We really got to watch that. He fields that cleanly, and we might have had a problem there.
Yep, when he lines up in the middle, he's getting the ball. So 2nd and 10 now, 37 clicks of the clock.
Now, the problem with that play, Ken, is if, they come up to the line of scrimmage and they challenge him there, he takes off and, they got a deep threat. You got to have a safety coverage on that play.
Yeah, absolutely. You got a lot of speed there in number 86 as well. 2nd and 10 now for the Vikings. Here's Hobson. Looking. Now he pulls back. Now he's looking to scramble.
Some pressure on him.
And picked up there by number 17. And Stoughton's going to
close to the first down.
Yeah, Stoughton's going to take another timeout. 25 seconds left to play.
I tell you what, he had forever in the backfield there, or in the pocket there. He rolls out. See, he makes another cut back there. Gagner in hot pursuit there. And nice reception and a nice tackle there by number 20, Ethan Williams.
And number 17, Caleb McGee, just went down there and just sat down there. He was a safety valve, and they're able to use him and pick up another first down here for the Vikings.
Well, Stoughton with 1 timeout left, 25 seconds on the clock, but Oregon, they need a big stop here. You can't let Stoughton in here before the end of the first half here. They've had 3 series with the ball here, 3 touchdowns. This is where they need to stand tall here. I tell you though, as the field shortens up here, it's taken away some options, and the clock's taken away some options too. The run play there, they could do it. They've got 1 timeout left, but if he's not getting a first down, they're gonna have to burn a timeout.
Arnett in the backfield once again, 4 wide receivers set. Here's Hobson in the shotgun.
Oh, they're
Back
looking
to
to hit him
pass.
on the screen. Oh!
Missed tackle there. Another first down, knocked out of bounds. 16 seconds.
Again, you just can't arm tackle him there. They set that play up to dump that off on the little screen there.
Now we got Hutchinson lined up to the left side.
And Logan Woodson usually a sure tackler there.
Hobson back to pass again.
Oh!
Almost picked off
And
there.
I tell you what. That's McCorkle over there. I was trying to get a read on the number there. My eyesight's not that good, Ken. The further down the field they get, the tougher it is for me to see.
12 seconds left to play in the first half here. 2nd and 10 for the Vikings.
Time for about 2 plays left, so don't be surprised if they run the ball here with the 1 timeout left. Don't be surprised at all.
And Hobson can run as well. Arnett in the backfield with Hobson. Looking to pass. He's got a man open. And is he knocked out before he gets in? He did.
He's calling him out of bounds. 7 seconds left. And now they're at the 1-yard line. Oh, that's a nice play. Just threw a dart in there. And you see he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line there.
Oh, Stoughton's going to burn their last time out. 7 seconds left to play in the half.
Yeah, see, you know what? I don't agree with that on Stoughton. They had to have a play ready there because now it really limits their options. Either they have to run the ball in the end. If they stop them at the on the 1-yard line again,
yeah, they don't have a timeout.
That's end of the half.
Right.
So they're either going to throw it or they're going to bank that they're getting in the end zone in 1 play. You had a timeout left there, you got 2 plays to get in there if you want to run the ball.
Well, Hutchinson had lined up in the slot. You would think that would be their go-to if they were going to throw, but yeah, that.
Well, I think with the way Arnett's been running the ball, that would be your go-to down here on the goal line. You want 2 cracks at that, especially the way the Panthers defended it the last time. First 2 times they stuffed him. He got in on the 3rd attempt.
Yeah, Hutchinson will come to the near side here as a single wide receiver. Hobson shotgun. Arnett handoff. No, Hobson to the left side. He's in off the left tackle. Touchdown, Stoughton. He's a good athlete, Dan.
Oh, I tell you what, they played on the offensive side of the ball nearly a perfect first half of football in Stoughton.
Oregon's going to get the ball to start the second half, but that extra touchdown kind of hurt. We could have tied things up here with our first stanza in the second half, but a lot of ball left to be played. Here's Hobson to attempt the point after for Stoughton. It's up and good. 4 seconds left to play in the first half. Stoughton 28, your Oregon Panthers 14. Kean McCauley along with Dan Dean, an OCAmedia sports presentation of Friday Night Lights.
High atop the press box here in Oregon, Wisconsin.
Nosebleed section.
That's a great view from up here. How about that field down there? Looking sharp.
Orange Bucky.
Yeah, they're don't. I don't know if we should be showing that. I mean, we don't have any phone calls from the UW. It does look sharp down there. He looks good in orange.
Actually, it's legal because I just realized what it says, Dan. Badger Conference.
Badger South Conference. He has a giant S on his chest.
Yep. Way to go, Idaho. Ron Davinska.
Badger South Conference. That's slick.
I wonder if they got a time lapse of him making that one, Dan.
I don't think this week, but hopefully we get one of those this year.
Little squibber.
All right, we got 4 seconds.
We got a good arm. I mean, they can attempt it, that's for sure. Let's see if Oregon wants to pull the trigger. We've got some speed, we know that.
You got Johnson, you got Johnson.
Got Johnson, you got Saunders.
Saunders.
Let him go.
Kissling.
Johnson goes to the right side. McCorkle in the backfield. Reverse.
Yeah, look like Johnson. Damian Johnson.
Damian Johnson with the carry, and that'll 14. Be it for the half.
There you go. The Panthers are going to start with the ball in the second half here, but Stoughton offensively, 4 series, 4 touchdowns. Lots of ball control, lots of clock control there for him.
A lot of time, a lot of ball left to be played. Kean McCauley along with Dan Dean, OCAmedia Sports Presentation. Don't go away. We've got stats and more for this second half. You're watching a presentation of OCAmedia Sports.
welcome back to the second half of play on the 6th day of September 2019. The Oregon Panthers 14, the Stoughton Vikings 28. Got a whole second half of football left to play here. Dan Dean along with Ken McCauley. High atop the press box here in Oregon, Wisconsin. This Badger South grudge match, the Battle of 138. Got some first half stats here for you. Your Oregon Panthers, 155 yards offense. Leading the way, Victorson, 4 for 8 through the air for 71 yards. Johnson, 2 receptions, 38 yards, a long of 26. And Zudi, 5 carries for 24 yards. And Kissling, 4 carries for 22 yards and that 11-yard touchdown run. The Stoughton Vikings, well, I tell you what, it's been a it's been an Arnott and Hobson show. So Arnott, 17 carries for 119 yards. That long 52-yard touchdown run in there. One of 2 touchdowns for him. And Hobson, 11 for 15 through the air, 136 yards, 1 passing touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown. 190 yards total offense for Stoughton.
Yeah, Mitch makes a little Hutchinson in there as well. And, yeah, you've got a game 2 touchdown lead for the Stoughton Vikings over the Oregon Panthers here in the first half. Oregon to receive to start things off here in the second half, so hopefully they can redeem themselves and get back into the mix. A lot of football left to be played
Well,
here.
the Panthers are going to get the ball here in the first half. And they, like I said, they didn't play a bad first half of football. They only had 3 possessions. They scored 2 touchdowns out of those 3 possessions. And the other one, they drove just to the other side of midfield. So it's not like the Panthers have done poorly. I tell you, when I said it before we went to halftime, Stoughton offense played nearly a flawless first half of football. They dominated the clock. That first drive running over 8 minutes. And they put that last touchdown in with 4 seconds left to go on the clock. So if you're a coaching staff, for Stoughton, you couldn't ask for anything more from the Stoughton offense. So only 7 possessions total in that first half. That's a low count for a high school football game. That's a low count for any football game. So ball control being the theme there in the first half for Stoughton. And the Panthers here, though, I tell you what, the last couple games have made some good adjustments at halftime. So I look for the coaching staff to come up with a game plan here, how to try and contain Arnett and maybe get a little more pressure on Hobson so he doesn't have all day to throw the ball back in the pocket there.
Make the adjustments and see how it falls out here. But, yeah, this is long from over. 2 quarters left to play. And it's the big Highway 138 rivalry. So, everybody's head's going to be in this game. It's going to go right down to the wire.
Oh, yeah, both teams, an important match for them. It's the Badger South, his first Badger South Conference game. And you can see that by that fine-looking Bucky on the field there, right at the 25-yard line. Yeah, look at that. Look at that handsome group of officials down there. Got one guy that doesn't wear glasses. It's kind of odd.
He had the LASIKs. Well, we got a moment here. Let's thank our sponsors once again. This program is made possible with funding from our generous sponsors. The Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking. Stoughton Hospital and Oregon Urgent Care Clinic, trusted care close to home. The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community.
And a new school.
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonBoosters.com for details. The Torhorst Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts, located in the heart of Oregon. The Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for all your small business and personal tax services. The Firefly Coffee House and Artesian Cheese in the heart of downtown Oregon. offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soups and salads, along with hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheese. Please thank our sponsors for supporting OCAmedia sports broadcasters of Panther Athletics. We'd love to have you as a sponsor. Drop us a note at OCAmedia.com and be sure to like us on Facebook.
I'll tell you what, you know who I'd like to thank here? I'd like to thank our wonderful production crew. We got Jim Bakken down on that on-field camera with Samuel Berkman helping him out down there. We got Jordan Hake up here in the booth operating that camera. She's had to stand the whole time, so we're feeling pretty bad for her up here. And we got Chris Laresh, the Muffin Man. Ken, you missed it last week. He had some lemon poppy seed muffins that were the bomb.
The poppy seeds.
And always Big Paul Z, our production manager today. Here we go, the kick for the first half. Fair catch called for by...
Guess what? Eric Victorson.
Yeah, you know, I might maybe put like Zudi or one of those guys up in that little up back position there and let him grab one of those and make a break for it.
I'm guessing he's an athlete. They want him out there. That's all I can think. So good field position once again here for the Oregon Panthers.
Well, he's got sure hands down there, and I think that's a big part of it. Well, here we go, the Panthers. First with the ball here in the second half of play. I don't know if that was a broken play or a designed quarterback keeper, but I think it was a broken play there. I think somebody might have missed something there.
Yeah, Ryan McCorkle in the backfield here. He went to the left and...
yeah, I think Victorson was like, hey, I'm supposed to hand the ball off here. Whoopsie-daisy.
Again, loss of 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 12 now. Victorson under center. McCorkle once again in the backfield. Matt Kissling on the wing, now in motion. Handoff, fake to him. Handoff to McCorkle. Tries to get to the outside, still on his feet. He'll pick up the original 2. Maybe another yard on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Well, Stoughton making some adjustments here in the to open things up in the second half. Let's see what the Panthers have in the
old arsenal. Damian Johnson in now on the wing position. Back to pass and hit as he threw.
Wow.
Didn't get very good protection that time, and that's going to be 3 and out here for the Panthers. Not a good way to start the second half, Dan.
Not at all. Now the defense going to have to come up big here.
So here's Brady back to punt.
Good kick. Aiming for the sideline there. Not much roll to it.
And Stoughton will take over in very good field position for their first stanza here in the second half.
And I tell you what, I'm not liking this. I saw Victorson holding his arm down there on the bench. The trainer taking a look at him. He got thumped pretty good there on that last play.
First down, Stoughton from their own 38.
Brevin Bisak, the backup quarterback, junior, for the Panthers. Here's Stoughton now. 1st and 10. Hand off to Arnett off the left tackle. He's still on his feet trying to get to the outside, and he does. Finally knocked out of bounds there by big number 15 for the Panthers.
And that's our backup quarterback, Brevin Bisak.
Yeah, I had to double check here because, you know, if we've got our quarterback, you know, looking, maybe we got to change things up here. But he's playing safety for the Panthers is Brevin. So another first down inside Oregon territory for the Vikings. Time to step up here. Yeah, number 11 for the Panthers starting to warm up here too. That's Connor Blanke.
And Hobson's going to keep it himself. He splits the
Boy,
defenders.
he just took off afterburners.
And
He
a
was.
nice shoestring tackle there.
Is that Grender?
That was number. Yeah, it's number 20, actually.
Number 20.
Excuse me. Ethan Williams.
Ethan Williams with a shoestring tackle to prevent the touchdown, but nice run there by Hobson. I have to admit it. He just took on, once he got outside those tackles, Dan, just turned on the afterburners.
Yeah, he's got some wheels. He's got some moves down there.
Arnett behind Hobson in the shotgun. Three wide receivers set here. Handoff.
Hobson's going to keep it again, and he's in for the touchdown.
Yeah, faked me out as well. Faked Arnett, round the right tackle. Touchdown, Stoughton.
You see the little option read there, makes a nice move there, and just dips right in for the touchdown.
Here's Hobson for the point after attempt.
Point after attempt by Adam Hobson.
It's up and good. He's got a good foot on him. They don't let him kick it.
Right. 9:58 left to play in the third quarter. Stoughton 35, Oregon Panthers 14. Well, let's see how they handle adversity here in the second half, Dan. Put their heads down and go home, or they're going to come back and fight. And we know these Panthers, they're going to be all in it here. They're not going to put their heads down. We've seen it time and time before. They've come back. They fight hard.
Yeah, Stoughton, I tell you what, this is one of the best offenses in the Badger Conference, and they have not disappointed here tonight.
Okay, so both number 15 and number 9 in on special teams here. We also got Drew Kestek, who's a sophomore quarterback, Dan, on the varsity roster.
Al Hobson doing it all. Oh, he's not kicking off this time. Number 30 is.
Here's Grender from the 20. Tries to get to the outside.
He's going to be out of bounds about the 24-yard line.
About a 4-yard gain.
Interesting how they do that with that whole setup there.
Well, Victorson back in here for this stanza. Well, we've got the speed. Let's see if we can get to the outside. Get some positive yards here on this second set of downs for the Panthers. Victorson under center. Grender tries to get to the outside, cuts it back in. He'll gain about 1 yard on the play.
Yeah, good lateral pursuit by Stoughton there.
Austin Sanders into the game with a play from the sideline. 2nd and 9, making a long 9 yards. Donovan Johnson lines up to the far side. One wide receiver, wing back formation for the Panthers. Hand off to Saunders, and he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Zudi.
Now Stoughton sniffed that one out.
So now 3rd and 11. Waiting from the play from the sideline. Damian Johnson now with it. See if they're going to air it out here now, or they're going to try something halfway down.
A little look at the student section there. Rocking that red, white, and blue night.
All-American night here for Badger South. There's Eric Victorson under center.
A nice cutback there. It's going to be close for Johnson.
Yeah, Damian Johnson's going to be
got it.
real close. Yeah, I think they're going to give it to him. Yep, he's already waving him in. Nice job there, Damian Johnson with misdirection. Comes back, cuts it to the left. And another first down for the Oregon Panthers.
I'll tell you what, nobody runs traps and counters better than the Panthers in the Badger South Conference. Those misdirection plays are the bread and butter of their offense.
Here's Donovan Johnson to the right side once again. Handoff. Grender.
You see Saunders there, kind of following that lead blocker right up into the hole there, gaining 5 yards on the play.
Second and 6 now. Single wide receiver comes to the near side. Damian Johnson in the slot. McCorkle in the backfield. Handoff, Zudi. He'll push ahead. A gain of 3-4 yards on the play. It's going to bring up a short third down.
Tackled by Ethan Scavlin. Gain of 4 on the play. Third down and 2 from the Oregon 43.
Matt Kissling back into the ball game now. Donovan Johnson lined up to the far side once again. Matt Kissling in the slot, now in motion. Handoff, no fake to him, and it's Zudi, but he'll pick up the first down.
And he's going to be up past the 35-yard line, which is going to give him a first down.
So sustained drive is just what the Oregon Panthers need. 6:33 left to play in the third quarter. Stoughton happy just to give them their 3 or 4 yards at a time here. There's Johnson now to the near side. Zudi in the backfield. Back to pass. Victorson's got his man a little high. Yeah, nice play there. Donovan Johnson.
You see Victorson rolling out here. Spots his man, but just a little over his head.
I like that he's 6'3", can go up and get that ball. We noticed that we saw that in the first half.
Yeah, he's 6'3", not 8'3".
So 2nd and 10 now for the Panthers. Johnson again to the near side. Split backs in the backfield. Kissing gets the ball around the left side. Trying to get to the outside. Nice cut back. First down and more inside the 40-yard line, making the 36, finally knocked out.
Yeah, waiting for his blockers there and then making a couple nice moves is Kissling. You watch him here, he gets those big offensive linemen out front. Look, even Victorson throwing a block out there. Just kind of waits and then he's like, whoop, cuts it back, makes a couple guys miss.
So inside Stoughton territory now, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Misdirection here. Here's Damian Johnson.
I'll tell you what, a nice play by Rudy Detweiler there, number 1 for Stoughton. He saved a big gain there. He stayed at home. Didn't fall for that misdirection there.
Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down.
Rudy, I think they made a movie about him, didn't they?
Rudy. No. It's a great movie, though. Great movie.
Donovan Johnson lines up to the far side now, looking to, looks like a little man coverage there from Stoughton. Now back to pass. He's got him open if he wants him. Now he's going to go further down.
Saunders
nice. With the grab.
That kid is something special.
Oh, boy. Inside the 10-yard line, it's going to be 1st and goal once again, Dan. Stoughton's going to call a timeout here. Stoughton's coach not happy here.
Gain of 22
Don't really understand why they call a timeout this early in the game, in the half, Dan, but they did.
Well, I think part of it is that you know they realize that they've got you know a significant lead, or 21-point lead there, but they don't want the Panthers to punch one in quick here, and then things start to get away from them here.
And then you wonder if they've got some substitutions in there too, a little coaching opportunity too. So here come the Panthers now, 1st and goal from the 9.
First and goal, Oregon, from the 9.
Trying to get the bleachers involved here. 5 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. Handoff, flag on the play.
I think we're going to have a false start here, a little. I'm sorry, legal formation is what I'm thinking.
Injured player on the field here for Stoughton, having a hard time getting up. Trying to sort things out here, what's going on. I think it was a
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have an injury down on the field there.
but the flag, Dan, I think it was a that's called against Stoughton. I'm trying to figure out what kind of a.
Oh, it could have been offside. Offsides.
It must have been, because both side judges called it. I see the other flag on the other side now.
Yeah, I think you must have lined up offsides.
So a little nicer now. It should be 1st and 10 from the 4. Or is it half the distance?
I think it should be half the distance. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 5. I'll call it 4.5 yard line.
Pool or pond? So the next 2 games are going to be away, Dan. We'll be back here until.
Yeah, we're going to have a couple weeks off here. Yeah, it's good to see. He's making the way off the field on his own power there.
Come the Oregon Panthers back onto the field.
I'll tell you what, you know, you're right. There's a lot of football left. We got a quarter plus 5 minutes. We got 17 minutes of football left.
Need to punch it in right here. Eric Victorson back onto the field for the Panthers under center. Zudi. No, hand off to Saunders. He's trying to get to the outside. He's got some speed.
He dives.
The pylon.
He's in.
Touchdown, Oregon.
Wow.
Heady effort to stretch out and hit that pylon.
You watch him. Oh, wait, we're going to have a great view on the instant replay here on the sideline. You look at Saunders. He's getting ready. He's like, he knows he's going to dive in. Whoop, right to the pylon there.
Nice play there, Austin Saunders.
Hey, props to our cameraman down there, Jim Bakken. Some handy work down there.
Grinder to attempt a point after. High snap. Nothing to do now, unfortunately. Victorson taken down. So down by 15, 4:49 left to play in the 3rd quarter. And Oregon right back in it with a score. Now we got to see what the defense does here.
Yeah, this is going to be a big series here. They need a stop down there. They got to find an answer for Hobson and Arnott. Those two guys have been running wild. Arnott's got to be close to 200 yards of total offense.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay seated at the conclusion of tonight's game for the 2019 A1 Furniture Green and Gold Bowl Trophy, brought to you by PVW.
The Green and Gold Bowl. I didn't know the Stoughton Oregon matchup was the Green and Gold Bowl. So we got that going, which is nice.
It's news to me, too.
All right, so here's Mason Grender to kick off. It's a high end over end kick. Fielded from the 12. Comes back to the middle. Tries to get to the outside. Cuts it back all the way up to the 41-yard line.
Nice tackle there by number 13, Aiden Look.
And the Vikings with good field position once again. Oregon looking to stop, down by 15 points, 2 touchdowns. No hill for climbers, Dan.
Yeah, nice. They set up a nice return there. A wall of folks there. Able to turn it upfield there.
Two wide receivers to the near side, Hutchinson and Riles. Arnett in the backfield. Handoff. Arnett.
There we go. Yeah, number 63 there, Grant Wilson.
Officials timeout.
Trying to figure out why they stopped the clock.
Grant Wilson, a 5'10 junior, 185 pounds. Stoughton spreading things out once again, shotgun formation. Hand off to the running back. Pickup of 3 yards on the play.
Wilson and McCorkland on the tackle there again.
Tackle by Ryan McCorkle. On the play.
It's tough when he builds up that head of steam. They run it from that pistol formation.
Right.
And Arnott's out now. We got
Hill in there for Derek Hill, number 34. 3rd and short, back to pass. Oh!
I tell you what, Ethan Williams was thinking pick 6 right there.
Well, that brings up a big 4th down, so Oregon gets the stop here, Dan.
That's huge.
So for the first time tonight, we got the punting unit coming on for Stoughton.
I'd say let's be careful here too, because
now Stoughton's going to take a timeout and talk about it.
yeah, I think they're contemplating going for it.
Because Hutchinson is their punter. Yeah, we're going to talk about it here. Oregon did get the stop, 4th and 3, right at midfield.
Well, we'll see what happens here. It wouldn't surprise me to see Stoughton go for it here.
Got to be ready. Here comes the defense.
Yeah, they're going for it.
Yeah, Hobson's still in the ball game now. They're going to overload with 4 wide receivers. They'll make it 3 wide receivers. Hutchinson in the slot here. Here is Hobson in the backfield, along with Hill. Hobson.
Ow! He
Just
lunged
gets
forward for
it.
it.
Yeah. They had him initially stopped at the line of scrimmage, and then he just pushed forward. Unfortunately, that's a killer. Defense able to come up with a stop. Not quite.
Yeah, 3 yards on 4th down there. He got 4.
So inside Oregon territory, 1st and 10 now for the Vikings. 3 wide receivers set. Low snap. Still on his feet is number 13, Brooks Empey.
Yeah, just rumbling, stumbling, bumbling down there.
Hurry up here for the Vikings. Hand off again to the outside, and
just
still
running
on his
over
feet.
guys. Jeez.
Wow. That's tough. They had to stop, and now they're just bulldozing.
They're going no huddle here.
See if Oregon can stop the touchdown. Shotgun formation once again for Hobson. He'll hand it off. No, right to the right side. He's got room, tries to cut it back and into the end zone. Number 10, Adam Hobson. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
9-yard touchdown run by Adam Hobson. Point after attempt by Adam Hobson.
So Hutchinson to hold once again for Adam Hobson. Ooh. Real close there. Was that McCorkle on the one side? And Ethan Williams coming from the other side.
Well, I always say that, it's not over till it's over. So the Panthers, I mean, they keep driving the ball down the field and scoring. So
sometimes it's good to face some adversity early on in the season.
Well, Stoughton's a tough team. We knew they were going to be a tough team. They brought a lot of guys back from last year. I mean, Hobson being one, and Arnott. Those guys had a lot of touches last year and played hard.
Well, Damian Johnson, along with Mason Grender, back to receive here for the Panthers. See if Hobson's going to let her loose here. It looks like, number 30 for Stoughton. Here's Grender from the 21. Oh, he's got a spot. He's got a spot open.
And he's
going to go. He's to the 40, the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Oregon.
And that, my friends, is apparently why they're not kicking the ball deep. Look at Grender, moves there, he splits the defenders, comes up the sidelines, and just turns on the afterburners.
Boy, you thought, when he bobbled the ball, but that was just enough to set him up and take it right down the sideline. The longest play of the evening for the Oregon Panthers, and another Oregon Panther touchdown. Brought to you by number 22, Mason Grender.
That took about 12 seconds off the clock. And Grander with the kick. He's gassed after that.
But he puts it through. 2:21 left to play in the third quarter. Stoughton 42, Oregon 27.
Boy, we got ourselves a shootout tonight. Lots of offense. If you were coming here tonight hoping to catch a Bears-Packer defensive grudge match, you're sorely mistaken.
Coach Kitzling fired up on the sideline here, trying to get his special teams motivated.
Ken, I'm thinking here's the time for the onside kick right here. I'm a coach. You've got nothing to lose. You're down 2 scores. You're having a tough time stopping the Stoughton offense. Why not?
Why not? Catch them on their heels, maybe.
Kicking off for Oregon, Mason Grander. Deep for Stoughton Jack Rilling and Nathan Hutcherson.
Now let's see if Grander's been working on that onside kick. He's going to go end over end.
It's going to stay in bounds this time to Hutchinson, taken from the 12. He's going to go all the way across the field, cuts it back up here.
No.
And they're able to stop him, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line, make it to 48.
Kickoff returned by Nathan Hutcherson.
Boy, he's the guy you don't want to kick the ball to, I'll tell you that.
Tackled by Alex Barnett.
Yeah, he had enough time to get the speed up there, and he just took off like a rocket.
We had 3 guys right there. I thought a couple of them had a shot at him. The number 61 getting held right there, Oregon. But he was just able to turn that corner, pick up a couple blocks.
Oregon in man coverage once again. Here's Hobson in the shotgun. Low snap, handoff. And
there we go that time.
Sniffed out there by
Gabe Pearson.
Yeah, Gabe Pearson.
Brooke Empty is tackled for a loss by Gabe Pearson. Second down.
Left to play in the third quarter.
It makes me wonder if something didn't happen to Arnott.
New wide receiver over to the left side here.